In this video, I'm taking on ASA professional Benny Barger in a 10 target course. As a regular old whitetail bow hunter, I'll be challenging myself to see if I can keep up with a world-class professional archer like Benny. While my chances might seem slim, I'm going to give it my all, and along the way, I hope I learn and pick up a few tips and tricks to improve my own shooting skills. All right, let's jump into the video and see how it goes. Made it. Good hit, man. Got a nice little tucked away place back here. All right, here we are at Benny's house. Benny, you shoot ASA, right?
Yep, ASA.
And what's that mean? Because I don't.
Archery Shooters Association.
Another Indiana boy right there.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, he's ready.
Barger.
Somebody said Benny shot like 16 up today, so he shot a 216 score today, which is a massive one-day score.
And that's kind of like the big leads of archery, right? Like Levi Morgan, people, Dan McCarthy, those guys.
Levi Morgan, a bunch of open pros. You got known pros. There's several pro classes now, but the big names are Levi and Dan.
Yeah, just to give you an idea of like who Benny's shooting against. So what we're going to do is, I think you got like a 10 targets you set up, right?
Yeah, I've got more than that, but we got 10,
yeah. So first off, though, Benny's going to watch me shoot and give me some pointers and maybe tell me what I'm doing wrong, because the internet, whenever I shoot my bow, the internet likes to tell you what you're doing wrong. Yeah. So obviously, I've shot my bow enough on the internet that I've gotten some ideas of what I do wrong. So I need to fix some stuff. But let's go do that, and then we'll shoot a little bit. All right, Benny.
Yeah, I'll hold them for you.
Perfect. So we're 30 here?
Yes, sir.
So first thing people complain about is I pull my bow back wrong.
Yeah.
I watched too much Michael Waddell when I was little. Is that like is that, you're supposed to have your elbow up or something?
Some people like to draw kind of. I mean, you don't really draw, but you kind of, if you start high, you can kind of just get your show, like you're drawing when you're level. Yeah. Like some people draw like this. That's what they call sky drawing. But you start high, and it's easier for you to drop everything, like drop your front shoulder down and lock more of your back in. If you start high and just put a little pressure and then come down, see how that all just drops in. So if you start here and you're kind of putting pressure here, and you don't want pressure here.
Okay.
But if you did that and then figured out a way to drop that would be,
so it would be up high.
Yeah, and then just kind of as it falls, you draw. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna shoot the middle.
Mm-hmm. Smashed it. So
that was a good
shot. Everything looks fine. Your grip looks good. Your anchor looks good. How do you feel? Like, do you feel relaxed at full draw, or do you feel tense? How do you feel at full draw?
I'm pretty relaxed.
Okay.
I mean,
comfort is everything. I think.
So that let me draw the way I used to draw, or I usually draw. So I definitely feel that in the shoulder, like whenever I draw. I almost think it did help a little bit.
To me, your front shoulder looked a little bit more up
than that
at that second time than it did the first time. So
that felt, I was trying to be I definitely had more tension in that shoulder, specifically like right here.
Yep.
Oh.
And the more muscle you put in the shot, the quicker you break down. Those are the reasons behind all of that.
Break down isn't like not a good thing. Break down.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. You want to stay strong through your shot, and if you're weakening your muscle, you're wearing your muscles out the longer or the more tense you are.
Okay. I let that came off bad, but.
Everything looks fine. I mean, you're not hammering your trigger by any means. You know what I mean? And
that's one thing a lot of guys like struggle with these, or a lot of average hunters.
Yeah.
Like I see a lot of guys like I have this. It's probably something good we can talk about. Like I have this way back here in my hand here, and that's so I can wrap my finger around it.
Right.
Whereas a lot of guys, like I've seen some guys that, I mean, they're like reaching here.
For it, yeah.
It's hard to
have a good, not punch it.
Right, it's hard to punch it, hard to be consistent with it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So when you're shooting, consistency is everything.
Yeah.
So
what do you think about when you're executing a shot? Because that's something like a lot of guys don't think.
I just stare at my spot. I just try to really just focus on keeping that pin where I pick my spot at.
I think that's what Coop does too. Mm-hmm. Like I've shot with him a decent amount, and he really, he's like, just keep on looking at that spot.
Yeah, if your pin's going crazy, it's hard to have that mentality.
Yeah.
But if you can keep your pin slowly around your dot, you can just keep staring and just keep trying to make sure it's covering that spot.
Something I've gotten better at too is like being okay with pin movement, because like you can't hold it steady.
No, nobody in the country holds it dead still.
Yeah. So that's something that like I used to always worry about that. Like, man, my pin moves a lot. I know there's things you can do with tuning and stabilizers and stuff to minimize that, but like I started shooting a lot better when I was like, don't worry about that pin so much. You know, don't quit trying to hold it so still.
Draw length, like there's secondary draw lengths to me, like your draw length, like for the bow, and then your loop length, like for your back end. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
So getting this and your draw length, like if you could play with that, like people could play with that, which nobody can, has bow presses or whatever, but that's one way of getting more comfortable, and sometimes that will slow your pin movement down. It's just some people.
You mean just like adjusting your D-loop?
Yeah, like an eighth of an inch on this is a mile. You wouldn't believe it, but it is. You know what I mean? So same thing with your draw length. An eighth of an inch is a huge jump or shortening. And that could make all the difference in the world in being more relaxed, being more comfortable, and your pin movement slowing down.
All right, cool. Let's go and shoot a little bit. You got to warm up, or
no? I'm
you
good.
saw me shoot there. You may want to warm up.
I shot for a little bit before you got here. That way I'd be ready.
All right, Benny. Before we go out there, kind of show everybody how the scoring works here.
Okay, this is an ASA target. This is a Russian boar. Okay, so the whole body is a 5. That's how the scoring system works.
Yeah.
Okay, this ring does not count during the 40 target round. Okay, this is only for shoot off. So this is a 14. So this don't count for your 40 target round. Okay, so this is an 8. Anywhere in this line, touching this line or whatever, is an 8. This is your 10 ring. So anywhere in this or touching this is a 10. Now this is the lower. This is what's in play at all times. So if you hit anywhere in this or touching this ring, that's a 12. That's 2 points over par.
Okay.
Okay.
Par is 10 then.
Par is 10. So a 12 is 2 points over par. You want to be as far above par as you can get.
So whenever they say Benny's 16 up.
16 up, yeah. I saw.
That means you're 16 over par, which is good.
Which is good.
Unlike golf.
Right, unlike golf,
Yeah.
So this is an upper, okay? So sometimes you'll have 2 or 3 people hit this, and you'll have to call upper because you don't want to hit this and kick into a 5 or an 8. Or some people are just more comfortable aiming at this one than they are this one. So there's different games to play, but you have to call uppers. So every time you come up to a target, you have to say upper or that is not in play. So.
And then the middle's just another 12.
Middle's nothing. This is a McKenzie target. There's another sanction called IBO, International Bowhunting Organization.
Okay.
So this would be an 11 in the IBO. But they don't shoot McKenzie's anymore. They shoot Reinhardt's. But this does not mean anything.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
I didn't know how it works, so
that's
there you go. All right, let's go shoot them. You go first.
All
so
right.
42 and a half, huh?
Yep, 42 and a half. And let's see here.
Well, it looked good. I couldn't tell. What's the ruling with the stakes? You got to have your foot touching it? Or?
Touching it or straddling it.
Got it.
Yep.
Do you just do like a feel thing, or do you always straddle? Or
I kind of always just bump it most of the time, yeah. Everybody's different, though.
Yeah. 42 and a half.
Yep.
I don't know.
See, I didn't bring my binoculars. I feel a little naked, but
yeah, I hear you. We both got. So we would have both got.
Yours is close.
I don't think it's touching though.
No, it's just out. See how crisp the line is?
Yep. So it's just 5s. Then
yep. Just 8s.
8s. Okay.
Yeah, here's your 8 line.
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
Yep, both 8s. Yep.
Okay. Okay, we're 2 down.
Yeah, 2 down. Good start.
So Benny, what makes like a guy like Levi Morgan, like I know you're probably, I'm not going to offend you by saying this, but kind of just like on another level as everybody else. Like what makes someone like that different?
Honestly, like his mental game.
Yeah.
And I think like when he fires a shot, it's exactly where he wants it to fire every time. You know what I mean? He makes very, very minimal mistakes, one a weekend maybe. And
that makes complete sense.
Yeah, and he's just
his
mental game is his mental game is very, 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 very good.
So like you guys guess yardage the whole time. You don't have a rangefinder.
No rangefinder, yeah. Just have to guess the distance. Like this target here, like when I set this for us to practice, I took the legs away. That's some of the stuff they'll do at a national event. They'll take the legs away or put them in between trees where you can't see the head or the butt. Like you can't see the legs or the feet here.
This makes it more difficult to judge yardage.
Like some people are ground judgers.
Yeah.
So like you don't know how far over that hill that is. So that's gonna kind of test the ground judger's skills.
All right, target 2 is how far is this one, you think?
I think it's 47.7 if my memory serves me right. So
it's like a little badger. What is it?
It's a wolverine.
A little wolverine down there. So
it's probably the least favorite target.
Yeah. All right, 47.
Yep, basically 48.
Okay, 48.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm probably safe to round up my numbers.
Yeah, basically 48. Oh, just a little low right.
Yeah, I rushed that shot bad.
Yeah.
Well, Benny, you're going to take a demanding lead here. All right, so Benny is now, well, what would I be?
You are 12 down.
12 down.
Yeah,
Boy, it can get away from
10
you.
points off, yeah.
10 points off.
Yeah, and I'm still 2 down. So.
Okay, yeah, because you just got a standard.
The standard. I just went
10.
par there.
You got par.
Yeah, yep. Alrighty.
38 yards.
38-yard blessed buck. It's a little low.
A little high.
A little high, yep.
Dang it.
4 down and 14 down. Yep.
Okay.
Here goes the turkey.
This is a hidden one too. Yeah, that looks like a good shot.
Yep.
There's nothing in there you can break, so don't worry about it. How far was this?
45.3. Okay. Pretty good shot on turkey.
Yeah. Something I got to get better at is my in-between yardages. I probably need to practice that more.
Yeah, that's hard with fixed pins. It's very hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Follow through was good there.
Yeah, I tried to.
Yeah, it looked like you slowed yourself down.
Yeah.
Yep. I hit these big cedars in here that usually every year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's kind of like a transition right at the back. It seems like that's what they like to travel.
Mm-hmm.
So if you'll notice too, I didn't point out, but like the lower is always opposite of the front. So like, you know, opposite of the head. So the lower is always to your right.
Okay.
And the upper is always closer to your head. So
I got an 8, you got a 10 there.
yeah, I'm just left to get the bonus ring, and you're just out of the 10 ring. So
do you aim for the middle or do you aim for the?
So I could see this shiny spot right here, right? Like
Yeah.
I could see that shiny, like the sun was just hitting to make it look shiny. So I knew just to come down a little bit low and left of that.
Oh, okay.
And that's where I tried to break. Just like you try to pick spots, whatever it is, you try to just pick spots off it, because Very, very, very few people have a setup to where they can see this 10 ring, and at 45 yards, probably nobody can. You know? So you're really just aiming off of shadows and things that you can just pick out.
That makes sense.
So, yeah.
33 yards.
33-yard Impala.
Would that be a little left of it?
It looked like it was, but I can't really see it very good. It's right on the left edge.
I don't know.
Arrow's disappeared. I don't know. We'll go see.
Maybe a grunt low.
A little bit low.
Yep.
Deader than a doornail, though.
Oh, yeah. That's where I'm aiming at.
Yeah.
In there.
I got a 12.
Or 12, and I got a 10.
Yep, and a 10. Yep. 2 good shots. Yep. 30 and a half.
30 and a half. Okay.
Yep.
I like this one.
Yeah, it's a mule deer. This is fun to shoot.
Oh. Do I got an opening here?
Little left maybe, but
So is that in the 10 then right there?
let me look through my rangefinder here.
It's all right.
Can't believe we didn't bring binoculars. That is a little bit low left of the 10. So you want to be high right 1.5 inches. Perfect.
Did you hear that?
Perfect. 4-point swing.
Dang.
Yep. I'm an 8. You're a 12.
There you go.
Good shot.
Made a birdie.
Yep. Yep. 47-yard all dad. It left.
47.
Yeah.
See, I probably should just forget to round up for me almost with these pins.
Yeah, it's
High.
yeah, high.
Shouldn't have rounded up.
So like your 50 maybe could have put like 3, I don't know, more towards just right above the belly line maybe.
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah, like your height is the same, yeah. So I hit left, I have no idea why. I've hit left on the last one, I have no idea why, but
Yeah.
that's just archery.
50-yard coyote.
Yep. In between 2 trees. You imagine judging that with the tournament on the line?
No, I really can't.
It's definitely the challenging part of the game. So, here we go.
Oh, good shot there.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
50. What'd you say?
50 exactly, almost.
Okay, here we go.
49.5. So, just stay smooth. Be confident. You're right at the 10 line, right at the top of the 10 line. So, good shot.
I'll take it.
Yeah, good shot. Really good shot. So, I feel like I've been making really good shots, and I'm not really hitting behind my pin. So, if I feel like I make a really good shot, I'll move stuff around if I have to.
Oh, you nailed the 11 then.
Yep. So
For 12.
Yep, 12. So I shot 2 8s in a row, which put me 6 down. Now this puts me back to 4, and you shot a par on a 50-yard yoke in between two trees. That's good shooting.
I can't remember. It don't matter.
It don't matter. Yeah, we can shoot a panther, a brown bear.
What? Brown bear.
Brown bear. All right. The panther was closer.
Well, you didn't tell me that. Last target.
Last target, brown bear, 45 yards. Finish strong. Oh, bad shot. Broke there.
That even sounded different for some reason.
Yeah, well, my pin just fell a little bit and it
Yeah.
fired, so.
Good shot on a bear, but I mean,
Yeah.
it was a little low, wasn't it?
Yeah, just a little low, yep.
Okay, 45.
Yep. Good shot. Right above the 12.
That's a good one. To end
That's a
on.
good, that's finishing strong right there. Good job.
I got it right.
That's the 11, so that's the IBO. So
Okay. Oh yeah, you're
this
right.
is your 12, yeah.
Crap.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'll take it though.
Yep. So I was close to a 5, but you know, like when you're aiming at the lower, you can only have, you know, a 2-inch
Oh,
miss
yeah.
is a 5. You know,
That's
so.
the game you got to play, right?
Yep, that's the game. Yep. So good shot. Way to end it.
What's the main difference between like a hunting setup and your target setup?
Well, anymore there's not a ton. Not like, you know, like there's a big jump from what my setup to yours. Like I've got a back bar and a front bar. I've got a movable sight. So I can manipulate weight to make it more balanced, to make it feel better for me. So, and then, you know, back in the day it would just be a short stabilizer, just take some vibration away.
Yeah.
Basically all it was for. So
Do you think regular guys would benefit from setting up a setup like that versus just like what I have?
100%. I think if they learn how to use the system, they could definitely benefit from it. You know, you can't just throw it on there and expect it to make you better, but if you can learn how to use it for your benefit to make you more, like just we talked about earlier,
Yeah.
comfort. If you can make your setup to make it more comfortable for you, 100% is going to make you a better shot.
Pick it up and just show everybody what you're talking about with.
Okay. So like this is front and back bar stabilization. Okay. So like say that's a 6-ounce piece of, you know, steel there, right? And then up here I might have 4 ounces. Well, for me, that just kind of just bounces in my hand good. Sometimes you might need, you know, if you're holding a little low, sometimes you can add a little bit more weight and kind of just give it a, just so it don't pulling down on the front.
Like you can kind of fix your tendencies.
Yeah, fix your tendencies. Help them. But
Yeah, not fix them, but you help them.
help them, yeah. So, but yeah, just stuff like that. You know, like with this sight, you know, I've got 2 pins that's going to be stationary at all times. I can move it up or down. That's something I'm used to doing all year. The up pin is something I look at all year, you know, so I can keep my, you know, with that setup, I can keep doing what I've done all year, which is more comfortable. You know, my mind likes that better.
Yep.
There you have it. Can a normal old deer hunter keep up with a professional archer? Nah. Not this deer hunter, at least. If you guys like this video and you got something out of it, go in the description below and give Benny a follow on Facebook. And if you want to subscribe to this channel, which you ought to, all kinds of cool stuff on this channel, hit that subscribe button right there. Or here's another video right here that you might be interested in.